Miloš Sarcev, J. Cutler say all-time best. Derek Lunsford proved me wrong at 2025 Arnold Classic. Cutler and Sarcev recap Derek Lunsford's upset win over Dorda at the 2025 Arnold Classic and discussed how both can improve for Olympia. The dust is still setting after the surprising results of the 2005 Arnold Classic. On March 4, 2025, bodybuilding veterans J. Cutler and Miloš Sarcev discussed Derek Lunsford's big win over Samson Dorda. In addition, they revealed where both athletes could improve heading into the next Mr. Olympia. There were a handful of question marks surrounding Lunsford ahead of the 2025 Arnold Classic. The bodybuilding community was curious how he would fare against Dorda after teaming up with coach Chris Aceto. Moreover, speculation stirred as to whether Lunsford would improve his leg enough to stand a shot at earning gold. Unlike the 2024 Mr. Olympia, when he took third place, Lunsford's legs did not hold him back on stage. He dominated the prejudging rounds and defeated Dorda by 4 points on the official scorecards. With newfound momentum and hype, Cutler and Sarcev discussed what lies ahead for him in the open division. J. Cutler, Miloš Sarcev on Derek Lunsford's 2025 Arnold Classic win. I did not expect him to look so complete. In a recent YouTube video, Cutler expressed admiration for Lunsford's climb back to the top of the Open. He believes Lunsford showed up at his all-time best in Ohio. I love the story of Derek. So I had this favoritism towards Derek, and I think Samson is phenomenal. I think he's the best bodybuilder in the world. So in a sense, here I am saying that I was rooting for Derek, but at the same time, I wasn't rooting against Samson because I think Samson has the best body, but I don't know what it is. It's just something. He just needs to bring it in a certain level and circumstance. Derek just showed up at his all-time best. Sarcev said Lunsford proved him wrong and was blown away by the rapid leg improvements he made post-Olympia. I told Derek when I saw him, "You were right there. He impressed the hell out of me, and he shut my mouth big time," Sarcev shared. He proved me wrong. I didn't see it that he was actually pound for pound that thick and big. He looked big for that frame, which is one thing that I didn't consider him. Another thing is I didn't see those legs for quite some time. Pretty much every time he competed, the legs were not there, which throws off the balance. Sarcev was surprised at how complete and powerful Lunsford looked. I didn't expect him to look so complete. That Lunsford is in a tricky position because his wide shoulder-to-waist ratio magnifies any imbalance. If his legs are off, it disrupts the flow of his physique. If Samson, who does the front lat spread, the legs are really round, where Derek he still needs to get a little bit more in it. It's a lot shorter leg, but at the same time you notice when he does a lot of shots he spikes one leg out. Yes, to show the detail, but I still feel like sometimes his upper body is so damn wide and big. He's got craziest shoulder-to-waist ratio on that stage, explains Cutler. That is going to hinder him no matter how big the legs are. It's almost like, do you downsize the upper body, the width a little bit, or do you expand the legs? For him to do that in 15 weeks, when you have to do cardio, he told me the last 6 weeks were hell for him. Cutler's advice to Samson Dorda: bring more back size and detail. Samson Dorda still needs some more back on there. Compared to these front doubles, both those guys have more width than him. The torso, when he lifts the arms, he loses a lot of that torso strength, adds Cutler. Lunsford's shock victory over the reigning Mr. Olympia sets the table for an unforgettable showdown. Dorda plans to finally take a much-needed break from contests. Lunsford, meanwhile, has yet to lay out future contest plans, but most are betting he'll hold out to regain the Sandow Trophy when the biggest event in bodybuilding returns from October.